Hey guys, Mike here from Rust Brothers. I mean, a lot of people, they make comments. They want to know what kind of tools that we like at the shop, what some of our favorite tools are. So I put together a little collection of some of my favorite tools. I mean, basically for doing the restoration work, or if you have 100 cars and you got to do some disassembly, change a lot of tires. I mean, one of my favorite tools, a good light. I love this Milwaukee. It hangs, you can put it underneath the cars. The batteries will last a couple days, you know, depending. If you can't see something to work on it, you can't work on it. I like a light. First time I ever used one of these, it was like I died and gone to heaven. When you're out there and you've got 100 cars, you've got to change tires or take bumpers off or stuff that's been sitting rusted on for years. A big honking half-inch impact. And this one I call Big Red. She's a thumper, one of my all-time favorites. Another tool that we really like and use all the time, whether it's got a grinding disc on it or a cutting disc, especially if we're out in the yard and we've got to do work, we use these non-stop all the time. A good electric grinder. Doesn't matter whether it's battery powered, whether it's got an extension cord, but just when you're working out in the yard or working around the shop, it's nice if you don't have to have an extension cord. Zoom, zoom. Multi-purpose. Another really handy tool we find, especially when we're taking stuff apart, grinding spot welds you can't get to drill at, or just reaching in, or just grinding small spots, is one of these 3M mini belt sounders. Lots of people make them. Just a super handy tool. It does all sorts of things for us. Another one of my all-time faves, little die grinder. I mean, this one we put on roll-lock discs. We can put sanding discs on. We have a bunch that are vertical. We put zip cuts on. Just super handy tool, reaching in tight corners. We do a lot of paint stripping with these and hard to get at areas. Super handy. Of course, you need a compressor. So that's another one of my favorite tools, is a big air compressor. We have a thumper. If you buy a good one, it should last you a lifetime. One of mine and Blair's favorite tools. I mean, this one I've had over 10 years. It's cut a lot of sheet metal for us, is a Makita sheet metal shear. I know other brands make them, but I've had this one. They're not cheap, but usually if you want a good tool, you're gonna pay for it. And this thing, I don't even think we've turned the blades around on it yet. You can reverse the blades once. I mean, I've got spare blades, but we haven't had to put them on. And this thing has cut a whack of sheet metal. A lot of you guys watch the videos to see Blair freehanding. I mean, Blair does a lot of freehand, and this thing, I haven't seen him cut a finger off yet. I keep waiting for it, but he hasn't done it yet. And then again, I mean, one of the most important tools that you're ever gonna have if you're gonna do restoration work, besides a compressor, you gotta have a good MIG welder. We've been running Millers for the last 6, 7 years. I mean, nothing's perfect, but this is an excellent product. We've welded probably miles of wire with this thing. This one's set up for MIG and TIG. Multi-purpose, but you need a good MIG welder. A lot of guys are going to TIG, but I mean, if you're doing a lot of welding, I mean, the MIG is way quicker than TIG. TIG for some high-end stuff is essential, but if you're gonna buy one welder, I highly recommend a good MIG. You get what you pay for. There you have it, guys, some of my favorite tools. And hey, guys, like I said, we've done a Rust Brothers Amazon store, so there's gonna be accesses and links. You see some of the tools we're using in the shop. There could be a link to them. Go check out our Amazon store, safety equipment, tools, shop equipment, all sorts of good stuff there. Just remember, those that have should give. Peace, love, and joy. Stay tuned. We got a lot of cool stuff coming up, guys. Thanks for watching.